Alright, this is my Green Ranger helmet that I made with Pepakura. Approximately took me over 80 hours. I did everything pretty much on my own, with the exception of the inside, the fiberglass cloth I had my wife help me with, just because it was really sticky to put in there with just one set of hands. It's my first time I've ever made anything. I think it turned out pretty good. There's other helmets online that are professionally made. They're made by like molds and everything. Actual stunt casts of the actual helmet. This is something I found online, and I just started with cardstock paper. Then I put fiberglass resin on top of the paper, and then on the inside the fiberglass cloth. After that you add the Bondo and sand it down. That's probably what consumed the most amount of time, was all the Bondo, sanding it down, adding more Bondo, and so on and so forth. I didn't get it perfect. You can see a couple dents and dings in it and everything, but for the most part it is actually pretty smooth. Like I said, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I do think it's pretty good for a first time cosplay project. I ended up buying the suit online, just because I'm not a seamstress by any means. But anyway, I'm going to give you a little more details on how it works and all the hardware I put into it. First off, you might have seen the clips. Ordered these online, drilled the holes in there, and riveted it in there. First time I've ever used a rivet gun. First time I used most hardware, I'd say, but fairly simple to use, just like so. Okay, now I'll open the helmet. You'll see that this here is just blue painter's tape I use, and I put fiberglass on it so it sits all nice and flush with the other half of the helmet. Also did some tabs on each side. That's basically so it all clips together all nice and kinda hides where I dremeled all the way across. Anyway, the other part I had difficulty with was putting the visor in. This is an actual motorcycle helmet visor that I dremeled down and used a heat gun to kinda bend into shape. It was a rather large visor, so it was a lot of cutting and heat gun to fit in such a small helmet. The hinge here, let me switch to macro mode. This is all fiberglass resin to keep it in place. Actually turned out really good. I saw a tutorial online on the Ranger boards, and that way there's no holes or rivets you're putting in the helmet. Yeah, it just turned out really nice. Really smooth on the inside. I am gonna add some foam in the top here so it's more comfortable to wear. But as far as that goes, I'm gonna put it on real quick and show you how it all works. Excuse my hair, it's kind of messy. But how you do put it on is you gotta slip your head in at a weird angle, because it is such a tight hole for the neck to fit in. So try this the best I can.
have it. It does fog up quite a bit, but I did do some ventilation holes in there. Not sure if you can see it. Probably need to do bigger holes eventually, but for the most part, I think it, like I said, turned out pretty good. First time helmet. And yeah. That's that.
So yeah, that's my Ranger helmet. I know I don't like watching long YouTube videos online. I don't know about you guys, so I'm probably cut this now. And thank you for watching. Peace out.